Why, hello. Welcome to HAGER'S Hangout, and one thing that people ask me all the time is, all right, I just got a computer, someone gave it to me, I bought one, whatever the case may be, and what can I do to go it's usable? Let's go ahead and figure this out together. First thing I do is I go and I just type in Windows Updates. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure all my Windows updates are done. As you can see here, I went ahead and already did all the updates before. Go ahead and make sure everything is up to date, since that is the highest priority in reference to things. The easiest thing that you can do to ensure that you're giving yourself the least amount of work in the future. Then after Windows Update is completely done, then I do Startup Apps. What are startup apps? These are when you start your computer up. Here's everything that is starting up as soon as your computer reboots. That takes time. Do you really need Microsoft Teams to start up every time you load? Audio driver, I want that to start up. These are frequently used tools that I use that are just good to have. I just hit the Windows key and then bada bing, bada boom, it's right there. I don't have to hunt for it or search for it, nothing like that. Easy. Control panel is what I use to make a bunch of the changes I'm going to do. And typically you have to type in Control panel, right click, and then pin to start. Since we're going to go to the control panel right now, and we are going to programs and features. Right here is a list of all the programs that I have on my computer currently. Anything that says like Bing bar or toolbar or something of that sort, not always, but typically you don't necessarily want. Okay? It's not very productive. It lags your system, etc. So we are going to uninstall Adobe Acrobat, not because I don't want it, it's just to show you this is how easy it is to uninstall. You'll get a pop-up to make sure, are you sure you want to uninstall this? Absolutely, let's get rid of this thing. So, as you can see, it does its own thing. It gets removed from the list. Go ahead and Google and see what things are before you delete. So now I made sure that most of my bloatware is taken care of. I'm going to go to my Nvidia Geforce experience and make sure my graphics driver is up to date. If it's not up to date, it'll say, please install here. Then I click on it and you're good to go. Alright, the next thing I'm going to do is I just right click down here by the clock and click on Toolbar Settings, and I want to use small toolbar buttons so it doesn't use up a lot of space. As you can see, it's a massive space. Select which icons appear on the taskbar. I always show all show all icons on the notification area. That is this lower right hand corner. The reason for that is if I deselect that, as you can see, you only get like a microphone and just a very minimal selection. I do not like very minimal selection. What I do like is being able to see everything that is currently running. Therefore, if there's something that looks fishy, I can go ahead and troubleshoot that expeditiously. Mouse settings. Adjust mouse cursor size. I like big honking mice. Not that big. I pre-staged a few things. So, like Adobe Acrobat. So if you work for a business, you're going to want to install this so you can go ahead and read your PDFs. How you do that is you just download now, download the basic, because if you're doing pro, you're going to pay for it, or your business is going to pay for it. But if your business is going to pay for it, odds are that they are going to be installing it. You're going to open it up, accept the prompt, and it's going to download and install in the background. Sometimes, not always, sometimes Adobe Acrobat will download like some bloatware like McAfee or Norton way back in the day, stuff like that. And we're going to uninstall any bloatware that comes with the programs. Tanya, finish. See, it works. Just click on the Malwarebytes where it says to download, and it takes you more directly to the page. Make sure it's Windows or Mac. I have Windows. Open it up. This is a personal computer. Advanced options. You want to do advanced options to see if there's a bunch of bloatware. There is not a bunch of, hey, here's a bunch of the bloatware. Add a browser guard for free. No, you do not want bloatware, because that's going to slow down your internet. It's going to slow everything down. It's going to make your life more difficult in the long run. You don't want that. Oh, I'll tell you in another video, maybe. Maybe I'll do a review of it. Who knows? Comment down below if you want to hear about Tanya, the evil. Alright, so Malwarebytes. I'm starting it up. Don't put in your email, otherwise you'll probably get a bunch of spam. Alrighty. Then the next thing, so they give me a promotion. I'm going to show you how to deactivate that so you don't get harassed in the future. So you are going to go to account, so the settings, account, deactivate. I'm going to hit scan. Mine is going to take 35 seconds. That's not too bad. If you have viruses, it's going to prompt you to quarantine them, and then you can eliminate them manually. View report. Pretty simple. Fairly light in the background, especially the free version. The paid version in the past, I've recognized with all of this, it does bog down your system a little bit when you're running certain programs. So I personally like the free version better than the paid version. CCLEANER, you want to use some caution. It's a very good program. It's a very, very good program that I highly recommend. You have professional trial, but no, you just want the free version, the unhighlighted version. Open one, done. The reason for that is customize. Alrighty. That all looks good. And here it's asking you to download a AVG antivirus program, and you're going to say decline. If you were to say accept, all right. I don't need to view the notes. If you were to say accept, you're going to have conflicting antivirus programs, and they will actually try and nullify themselves. You can hit have no browser running in the background, since it's going to go ahead and not do a complete scan. And then you can go ahead and make it better, and it will clean up junk files, and it's going to all the tracking cookies that all the websites give you. It's going to remove those, and security update. App update. It does show. So here's a trick, okay? Here's an awesome trick. Hey, Bandicam 5.1.1 is out of date. So you could pay a subscription fee for this program and it'll update it automatically for you, or you just go to that program, about new version, and then I can go ahead and update it manually. But this is a trick that you can utilize, and sometimes there'll be like 2 or 3, and then you just clear one at a time, and then you can have a awesome opportunity. Tools. This is where you can also uninstall a bunch of software that you don't like. Start programs. I don't want CCLEANER running in the background. VLC is, now just click on the one for Windows. If you have Windows, Mac, if you have Mac, download VLC, and then you're able to see a lot of files that that sometimes have difficulty showing. For example, with Bandicam, not everyone can actually see these.
And our technology is increasing the effects of fake news.
And it's a really good, stable player for you to watch videos that you made or other people made, and it is hands down the best video player or audio player that you can get out there. Now you have a bunch of icons. Okay, you want to create folders. You do not want a cluttered desktop. Okay, you want it to look nice. So have a few folders that that summarize everything. For example, I have games that have a bunch of the games that I like playing. Then I have another folder that is tools. These are for like my printer and my communication through Discord. Bandicam is what you're seeing right now, and stuff like that. I am going to go ahead and these two, I am actually pin to start, pin to start. So I showed you 2 different ways to pin to start. Since it's off the desktop to keep it not cluttered, and it's something that I'm going to use fairly often, since you should use Malwarebytes. I use it about once a week. CCLEANER, I only use it on a need basis. No bloatware was added. I added these, as you can see, to here, so I can delete these. This, once I open up a PDF file, for example here, I'm opening up for the very first time, I'm opening up a PDF. Okay, so since it's the very first time of me opening up a PDF, I'm gonna type up default apps, and remember down below you have by file type. Okay, I'm gonna blow the screen up while it thinks, and I'm gonna go on the left hand corner. I want to change all my PDFs, so I'm gonna zip to P's. PDF. I do not want it Microsoft Office. I want it Adobe Acrobat. Switch it anyway. Okay. So that's going to make it where anytime I open this, boom, I have easy access to a PDF without having to click on a half a dozen things. So that is a list of very basic things that you should do to get your computer optimized that anyone can do. It may be very intimidating. Windows updates, #1 priority. And mind you, Windows updates, you're going to have to search it. You're going to have to search Windows updates constantly the first time you use it. It'll do like a service pack, and then you have to restart your computer once or twice, and then you have to search again. Hey, service pack #2, then 2.1. But like this computer, brand new, right out of the box. And I had to restart my computer, I think, at least half a dozen times. And this computer had very relatively low bloatware in comparison to other systems where I've dealt with computers with so much bloatware. It took like over a half hour for the computer to start. So that is the basic stuff that you can do to make your system a lot happier and healthier. Comment down below what you want me to cover next with HAGER'S Hangout computers. Do you have a computer that's having a lot of problems? Is there something you want me to show you? Just comment it down below and I'll see what I can do. There's actually a lot of things that I do want to cover. For example, I do want to cover how to use like Bandicam, how to use video editing. There's a lot of things I do want to share, but comment down below what you want me to focus on next. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye.